Hello dear viewers, my name is Rakesh and you are watching your favorite channel Dukas Copy Webinars. This particular webinar is about Forex trading with Rakesh and here I am. Rakesh, I'm sorry for being late 3 minutes, but be rest assured that you're going to enjoy what is going to happen next. So in this session, we are going to talk about the major Forex pairs. We have already concluded what are the major Forex pairs already in the previous webinar. We do this webinar every day at around 16:30 Greenwich Mean Time. MJ saying hello everyone. Hello MJ, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today here. And we have now made this real-time interaction. That means whenever you say something in the chat, that message will be available to me within 5 seconds. Okay, so I will know what you want to say. So before we go ahead with the webinar, I just want you to go through this risk disclaimer first. This is very important part of anything that is related to the currency markets. It simply states that the trading foreign exchange on margin carries a high level of risk and it is not suitable for all the investors. So you should read it, understand it, that if you're buying or selling on margin, then you should be aware about the risk that you are going to take, and you should never take any trade based on what you see in this video, because the webinars that I am doing here are only for the information purpose. Of course, you can take that knowledge and take your own decision to open trades, but you cannot hold me responsible for your losses or even for your profits. Okay, so only you are responsible for deciding if you are comfortable accepting the risk that is involved in the forex trading as a whole. Okay, after this risk disclaimer, as usual, we will see what is happening in the dollar index. So I will push the chart screen on the show. Okay, so here we are. Right now what you see is the daily chart of the dollar index. We have been doing this webinar from the last 3 days, and this is a daily chart here. You can see that day before yesterday, this is yesterday's candle, and this is the day before yesterday's candle. This was an inside bar, and after this inside bar, the pair broke to the downside and even went further down today. But at lower levels, the buyers jumped in and they are now trying to push the prices higher. 108.53 is where the price is trading right now. If you look at the lower time frames, you will see what is happening here. After going down at about 107.50 levels, there was a buyback, and now that buyback is continued and the price is trading at the high of 4 hourly candle, which is 108.55. Now till what level can it extend? Can it go to 109.12? Yes, there is a high chance, but see that if you join these recent highs, then they are going to meet this current candle at 108.79. so I think this candle, if it keeps on, it has 22 minutes and 58 seconds still to go. So if this candle keeps on going to the top side, it will meet this line somewhere here at around 108.80 area. So this is going to be a resistance for this candle at least. And also notice that even if it closes higher from this area here where it is trading now, or anywhere between here and 108.80, it will still qualify as a bullish engulfing candle. Okay, it will still qualify as a bullish engulfing candle. It only does not engulf the previous candle, but it also engulfs all these previous candles, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, almost 10 4 hourly candles. That means 40 hours of trading time. So if a candle is strong enough to engulf 40 hours of trading time, I think it will end up in going towards 109.12 and maybe even break it and go and close the day higher than 109.12. Well, that is just a speculation. Okay, or otherwise there may be the sellers waiting for the area for this area 108.80 to sell short this particular candle. Now this is one thing, but what is it showing us? It's showing us that the dollar was weak during the day, I mean, in the earlier hours, that is in the London session, but now in the New York session, it is trying to gain control, or the buyers are trying to gain control, and is going up. So where is the resistance? Where is the key level to trade? The key level to trade for us is 109.12 still, and on the lower side we have 104.48 to trade. But yes, this falling trend line which we have created by joining these two recent highs here on 23rd of August and 24th of August, they will provide some resistance to the price in case it goes here. What do you say, MG? Do you agree with me? Do you think that this, of course this is small time frame, 4 hourly is a small time frame, it is just sixth part of a 24-hour candle, that is daily candle, but still it gives us some information. This may not be the complete information. When you look at the daily chart, you will see that this bullish pin bar is in middle of nowhere. So if it is in middle of nowhere, there is a high probability that the price will reverse and come back to 104.48. But if you see on the 4 hour, this 4 hour candle is suggesting that I am so bullish, I will break everything that is coming on my way. So MJ, do you think that this, okay, just a wild guess, if I'm asking you to put a wild guess, do you think that this dollar index will be now breaking this falling small term falling trend line, or do you think that the price will reverse from there? What do you think? Okay, it is just a wild guess, and we will keep it into account, and we will talk about it on Monday. And let's go to the Euro USD. In the meantime, he is answering. So here we have witnessed that the price went higher, but now the last 4 hour is showing us that there is a bearish engulfing. Of course, this is also in middle of nowhere. There was no strong resistance here, there was nothing, but still the price reversed, maybe because of some news or something. But yes, it has reversed, and now the price is trading at its lows. But also notice that it is very close to the support of 0.9952. It is almost 30 pips away from that. And when the price reaches here, I think not somebody, but a lot of people will be ready to open their buy positions here. Why? Because after going high from this symmetrical triangle, the price is coming to that area which is a confluence of two supports. Now confluence is an area where the two supports are there. One support will be this horizontal support, second support will be this broken symmetrical triangles resistance line, which will be acting as a support as the price comes here. Okay, MJ is saying also the dollar is in a long uptrend from some time and long entry sounds reasonable. Yes, this is one of the aspects. Long entry sounds reasonable, and this consolidation may be just over, but I think buying in okay, you mean that it will break to the upside? Yes, MJ, do you think that it will break to the upside? If not today, then tomorrow or day after, it is definitely going to break to the upside. But I'm asking that in this 4 hourly candle, that in the next 18 minutes or maybe in the next 4 hourly candle, will that break this falling trend line or not? A wild guess. Do you think it can break? Okay, Euro USD in the next few days soon. Yes, okay, you agree with what I say. So this is a bearish engulfing, but there is a problem with this. We cannot go short in this pair because now it is headed towards the strong support. So if something is headed towards strong support, we are not going to sell it because that is the time to buy it. So we will observe what happens to the Euro USD at this place here at around 0.9952. If that level holds, then it is a good indication for us, like as something bullish pin bar pops up here or some bullish engulfing pops up here, then we may look into buying this. But since this is in a long-term downtrend, so I think rather than buying it here, we will wait for the price to go all the way up to 1.0368 and then maybe eventually break it to the upside and then come to retest this. Then we will open a buy position, because then we will be sure that the uptrend has resumed, because in the long run, if you look at it now, it is still in downtrend. So another good option will be, a very good option actually, I will say, should be to let the price go down, then come back to this area and then get retested it as a fresh resistance here in the second ellipse, and then open a sell trade in the direction of the trend. What do you say about that? What do you say about that, MG? Do you agree with me? On the similar lines, that dollar index, I think this will be a good entry, right? Or you can say that on the way down, this small channel here is a consolidation channel, and whenever the price breaks below this, that can be your opportunity to go short, just like it happened here. All right, something of that sort. So where is the immediate support for this? Still 0.9952 is the immediate support in the Euro USD, and 1.0368 is the resistance zone of good resistance for the Euro US dollar. Talking about the GBP USD, let me draw it on the daily. All right, on the daily we can see a bearish engulfing, and if it closes actually the day below 1.759, then it is very, very bearish for the pound here. Okay, there are too many lines that we have drawn, so I will just remove the ones which are not important. Now this channel does not hold good, so I will just delete it to keep the things easy for us. And this is what it is. We have told that if this area of 1.1759 breaks to the downside, then we have the next targets as per Fibonacci numbers. We have next target at 1.0759. Now this is almost it is almost 1000 pips. No, 1.0759. Really? 1748. Oh yes, it is 600, 400, 1409. Yes, it is almost 1000 points here. Okay, yes, it is almost 1000 points from it. Euro is not strong yet. Before we go long, previous structure should be broken, but this is difficult for now. Very good, MJ, you are a very good student of passion, I think. So Mihai has been teaching you very well. That is what I understand from your this statement, that euro is not strong yet. Before we go long, previous structure should be broken, and previous structure is short structure. Till the time previous structure is not broken, we cannot go long. That is a very good statement. If everybody starts thinking like you, then he will never be in a loss. This is a very good approach towards the technical analysis. Okay, so here, do you think that there is a continuation? Yeah, there is a continuation of the downtrend in case we see a close below this 1.1759 area. So to what extent the price can go? The price can go at least to this falling channels support area here. For today it is 1.1539, and after that it will keep going down dynamically as the price goes by, but it will stop. It will become horizontal at 1.14095, which we think is going to be a good support, because the price held here very strongly, or there has been a lot of buying here in the pound in the year 2020 in the month of March. So that means when the price hits this 1.1409 this time, there is a high possibility that the price that the people will go long or will try to cover their positions. If they are short, they will try to book their profits here. So that is one point, but for that the price needs to give us a closing below 1.1759 today. Okay, that's it for the GBP USD. So the two key levels that you are going to see for this on the upside is 1.2293, and to the downside is 1.1409. Okay, let's talk about the Australian dollar. Now, is there anyone who can remember what was the talk yesterday about the Australian dollar? If anyone remembers? No? Okay, nobody remembers. Fine. Yesterday we had mentioned that 0.7002 is a very, very strong level, It may be a strong level of resistance if the price is approaching from below, and it can be a very good support if the price is approaching from the top. So since the price today approached from the below, so you see what has happened on the 4 hour, and let me show you what happened on the 1 hour. Okay, you may be thinking that this was because of sorry, why you are saying sorry? Okay, so this is you may be thinking that, oh, because of news it has happened. No, my friend, it has not happened because of news, because the news can come in this candle. But what about this candle? This was a bearish pin bar. It was an indication that the price is headed south. Okay, this is a strong level to keep an eye on as far as Aussie dollar is concerned. So still now we have two levels which are very important. Actually, if you want to go short in the Australian dollar, which is technically going down, then this was a very good area to go short. If somebody has opened its position, it's fine. If not, then you may get another chance. But if you don't get another chance, nothing to be worried about. Maybe you will get another chance in another pair. Okay, if you have missed the bus, it's okay, let it go, bye bye. So to what extent can it go? It can go towards 0.6714, and on the upside it has now a resistance again of 0.7002. There's nothing much that we can talk about in the Aussie dollar now, because the train has already left the station. Okay, so let's talk about the New Zealand dollar, if there is still chance. No, there is no chance here also. Okay. So here we had said that close above 0.62154 will open up the way to 0.6552, but it did not happen, and to my surprise the price has broken below that level and now is trading much below that level. So now in this scenario we can say 0.6060 now is exposed to the downside, and now 0.6215 is again a good level of resistance for this. Actually, now this level is a good level of resistance. 0.6231 is a very good level of resistance for the New Zealand dollar. How it happened on the 4 hour, let us see. Okay, only in this 4 hour it has started falling, or you can say in the last 1 hour, like in the 4th hour from now, there was a bearish pin bar indicating that there is a possibility of price falling down. So yes, it also gave an indication at 0.6231 that the resistance is there. All right guys, so this is how the things work. 0.6060 is the now next level of support, and 0.6231 is the next resistance in the New Zealand dollar. Okay, what is happening in the loonie? Okay, for the strong US dollar, it is trying to rise. 1.3023 is the price that it is trading at. 1.3076 is what I can see from my chart is going to be the next resistance, although yesterday it closed below 1.2948, and now today it is trading above that level. So we need to recreate our level and take it to this place. Now this place incorporates this resistance here, these resistances, this support also to some extent, these resistances, this one, and this one. So this is also a good level. So we will keep our level here, and now the resistance, what we will assume is that there is a possibility of price finding resistance at 1.3076. On the 4 hour, this is a bullish engulfing, and it is also somewhat of Marubozu. Marubozu has no lower wicks or higher wicks. That means it is a purely green candle. So there's a high probability of price going towards 1.3076 now this time. So upside 1.3076 is the key, and downside 1.2894 is the key for the US dollar against Canadian dollar. Okay. Actually today I was not expecting something like this bullish pin bar. No, I was not expecting it at all. I was expecting the price to break down from here heavily to the downside. Actually it did. On the 4 hourly you can see that it did, but it was eventually taken up because of the rising US dollar, strong US dollar. Although there is still a chance that the price will go down and keep falling till 9.9372, but this bullish pin bar, although it is at resistance, is not helping me in my analysis. I think this news has some bad effect. Now only closing can tell us because the long-term traders, they don't care about the news, they care about the technicals. So let us see how the things unfold at the end of the day. If it closes still inside this falling wedge, then there will be a possibility of the price falling towards 0.9372. If it does not fall below this one and keeps rising from here, then the next level of resistance that we are having on this one is the targets of the falling wedge, which is at 1.0049 levels, which you can see here. All right, although I'm still expecting the price to drop this at this place 0.9372, but my expectation is just an expectation. But what price action is telling me is that this may break. There's a high probability that the price may break to the upside here. But whatever happens, we have both sides covered. If the price breaks higher, we are going to trade it like this. If the price goes lower, we are going to trade it like this. So everything is covered. We are not going to open any trade now. We'll be opening trades only at the retracement like this. Okay, so whenever there is a retracement, we will open up a position. If no retracement, no position. Thank you, bye bye, no problems. Okay, talking about the USD JPY, no selling until 130.39 is broken. Okay, we well said. Now we know that till the time this level is not broken, we are not going to sell. But when are we going to buy? We were expecting the price to actually pull back to 135.49 to open fresh buy positions, but it did not happen. We can see that on this daily chart, this is a bullish engulfing, but still it has not come to 135.49 levels where we wanted to open a buy position. So there's no position for us as of now. Yes, we see MGA, my friend, we see that this market is rising like anything, but we cannot enter this because this is too much risky. Because if you enter here, you have targets here, or you can say the immediate targets here and your stop loss here, and the risk to reward ratio is not cool. It is 200 points reward with the possible 200 points of risk. That is not cool. Okay, so we don't want to trade like this. We want to trade when the risk is less, that is only 70 points, and the take profit is at least 270 or 210 points. So that is 1:3 risk to reward ratio should be there, and if it is not there, I'm not entering. But right now, what are the key levels that you should be looking at for the USD JPY? One is 139.38 to the upside and 135.49 to the downside, and after that we have a very crucial point of 130.39. This is the level. If it is broken, then we can say safely that the USD JPY has entered a selling zone, or it has entered a selling structure. Right now the structure is intact and it is uptrend. After all the pairs, we want to see what is happening in the silver. Okay, after 2 to 3 days of buying, now the silver has again sold off. 18.81 is the price now, and this is not very good price. Okay, there is a more possibility of price going down. Now it can go up to 18.30, where some buyers may jump in, but if they don't jump in at 18.30, then the next target for the silver, where it can probably stop for a while, is 16.93. After that 16.93, we have a target at 11.62, but let us see how the things unfold at around 18.30. On the contrary, if this rising trend line still holds today and on Monday the price starts going up, then it can go up to this falling trend line, and after that it is 20.86 and 21.11, above 21.11 we will be looking for the buying positions in silver. Till the time the price is trading below 21.11, we are not going to open any buy positions in silver. That's all about the silver, and there's nothing much that we can say now. And as far as gold is concerned, the price has beaten this level of 1753. Yesterday we had seen a close above 1753.57, but okay, after that we were expecting actually price to at least go to 1808, but today, maybe because of news or something, this candlestick pattern, today's candlestick pattern, is bearish Marubozu. When such a candlestick appears and the price closes at the day's low, that means there is a lot of selling still pending in this one, and in that case the price may go back to 1681 area in this market. But you please notice that this was the falling trend line. The price has broken this trend line to the upside, so there is a possibility that after taking some support here, the price will keep on moving towards the 1808 again. So this is just a possibility. Do you want to sell it? No, I don't want to sell this market here because it has a support. Of course this is dynamic in nature, but it has support and I don't want to enter such a market which has support. So 1681 is the immediate support, 1753 is the immediate resistance for the gold. CMD, okay, there was some bullishness in this one on 2 days back, and sorry guys, excuse me, and 97.57 is still holding, and it is our strong support that we are expecting the price to test before it starts moving upward. This is one thing. Otherwise, if the price even breaks this 97.57, then this falling channels resistance line that the price has broken may become a dynamic support for the price. I mean, the price may take support at this level or at this falling channels resistance line as many times as it tests this line. Okay, so what is the ultimate target here? On the top side we have 107.67 as the immediate target. After that we have 123.72 for the prices of Brent, CMD, USD. So this is what I'm thinking. Let me see on the daily chart what is happening. But the price is trading at 99.68, 99.70. This is a doji candle with the bearish engulfing. It is just suggesting that the pullback that the price was taking is almost over, or maybe we can see some pullback more on Monday, and 97.57 is going to attract a lot of buyers in case the price goes there. That is all I want to say. 100.17 is the immediate resistance, 97.57 is the immediate support for the Brent. Euro against the Australian dollar. Okay, yeah, we had said that yesterday it has closed below 1.4319 and we were expecting more sell off to 1.3677, but it did not happen. Why? Because today somebody has started buying it blindly and now the price is giving us a bullish engulfing. Okay, I'll show you what is this. This may be because of some news. I don't know because I don't track the news, but this may be because of some news. But we just see what is happening in the candlesticks and then we talk about that. Okay, 25, 25, 26. Okay, yesterday there was actually closing below. Okay, the closing was below this 1.4319, but if you take this candlestick here, which is of yesterday, it is showing that the closing actually happened at around 1.43280. all right, this is 2100 UTC, and after that this one is at 10100 26th August. So that means when the day started, actually it was above 1.4319. I don't want to actually go deep into it, but you just see that right now the price action is such, it is showing us that there is a high chance of price even going higher from here. And if you talk about the daily, I think we should be looking for a pullback towards this area to go long in this one, because this can be taken as now a double bottom here. But of course you don't want to go long till the time 1.5252 is broken. Now my friend MJ was short in this Euro OD and he was looking for another selling opportunity. I'm not sure whether he has taken the position or not. MJ, have you taken this position? If you have, please let me know. I just hope that you have not taken any selling position in this market here. Okay, because from this candlestick at the support, it is looking like a bullish engulfing to me, and it is showing that there is a lot of steam in this one and it can still go a long way before reversing. So what I'm looking at is that it can go towards 1.5252 area from here. Did not re-enter short. Okay, that is very good news for us that our friend has not entered this market, so we can end this webinar peacefully. So right now for Euro OD we have 1.43198 as the immediate support, and on the higher side we have 1.5252 as the fresh resistance. So friends, if you are watching this, this is the Dukas Copy webinar channel and I'm your host Rakesh Kumar. I have already concluded my analysis. If there is anything that I can help you with, I mean, if you have any questions regarding the technical analysis, if you have questions regarding any other pair, if you want me to look into something, please let me know. And if this is your first time that you are on the show, please do subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the chat that you're there, and don't forget to share it with your friends. If you find this useful, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, or subscribe to the channel. We do this webinar daily at 16:30 GMT. Find yourself some time to go through my previous webinars that I have done like 2-3 days back. It will give you small idea about what we do here and what we are trying to achieve. I want more interaction from my viewers like MJ is doing. Yeah, I'm not asking for thanks or something, but yeah, anything you say in this chat is very useful, and it helps me. It gives me a confidence that somebody is listening and I can relate things with you and talk more and more about the technicals. Thank you very much, MJ, once again for joining me. See you on Monday now, because this is Friday. Happy weekend. Bye bye, take care.